Hello everyone. In this video we'll be following on from our previous video where we compared two fractions using equivalent fractions and common denominator. Now we're going to be doing the same except for three fractions. So I've got my three fractions here, 2/3, 1/2 and 3/5, and we're going to be writing it in ascending order. So remember, ascending order means we're going from the smallest to the biggest. So starting with my fraction of 2/3. Now, in the last video, what we did was we looked at our first fraction and we just multiplied top and bottom by the other denominator. Now, because I've got two other fractions, we're going to do the same thing, except just with the two other denominators. So for our fraction of 2/3, we're going to be multiplying top and bottom by 2 and 5. So I'll have 2 times 2 times 5, and then times 2 times 5 on the bottom. So as I work that out, 2 times 2 is 4, times another 5, so that takes me up to 20. And my denominator, 3 times 2 is 6, times 5 gives me 30. So we just multiplied that first fraction by the other two denominators. So doing the same now with 1/2. So 1/2. So now my other two denominators are 3 and 5. So we're going to multiply times 3 times 5 times 3 times 5. So as I work that out, 1 times 3 is 3, times another 5, that takes me up to 15. And then 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 5 gives me 30. Now this is exactly as I expect because we are trying to get common denominators, so we've got two denominators of 30. So that makes sense. Doing my last one, 3/5. So my other two denominators are 2 and 3. So once again, multiplying top and bottom by those two numbers. So 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 gives me 18. And then on the bottom again, we've got 30. So we've done all three fractions. Using our equivalent fractions, they've all got the same denominator. Now just writing them in ascending order, so just looking at the numerators, going from the smallest to the biggest. So my first one will be 15/30, followed by 18/30, and then last of all, 20/30. And what we'll also do is, rather than keeping it in that form, we'll write it back in the original form. So 15/30 was 1/2. 18/30 was at 3/5. And last of all, 20/30 was 2/3. Okay, thanks for tuning in.